some of the challenges that most businesses in Kenya are facing currently is having to be compliant and having to be able to keep track of their financial data. So we have this thing in Kenya where every time you're trying to do your reportings, we have like 5 different organizations where a business has to be able to prepare all the paperwork for all these different organizations. And then they have to go to each and every different organization, spend half a day in a line at each and every one of these business organizations. And then when you're done with that, then you move to another line, and then you move to another line. And then when you're done with that, you go to the bank and make the payments. So it's chaotic and it's frustrating. So we've gotten to a situation where the businesses and the government are in a tug of war, because the government needs all these things done in a proper and timely manner, and the businesses don't know how to do it. So that's one of the problems that we're actually really focusing on as a business, and we're trying to bridge that gap. I'm the co-founder and the country manager of Pluspeople Kenya Limited. Pluspeople Kenya Limited is an IT company that we run out of Nairobi. We build management software for small and micro businesses to help them be able to keep track of their financial data, essentially so that they can have an application where they can store all their record keeping, so that if they ever get to a position where they need to access financing either from a bank or an MFI, then they have the records that they need to present to a financial institution. The biggest obstacle that we face day to day, to use a very broad term, I would say capacity. We do not have the capacity to reach the 10,000 businesses in just Kenya that we want to reach. And it's very frustrating every time I run into a customer or a potential client and I'm telling them about our solutions, and the first thing in their mind is, oh my gosh, how come I've never heard about you guys? It's very annoying, and I keep getting that question. I'm like, I wish I could be able to just shout at the top of my voice and tell everybody about what we're doing. What keeps me going is, like, I guess, the personal stories that I share and the personal interaction, because we have a very personal connection to each and every customer that we share. And then you keep thinking about them. If I give up, who's going to be there for them? And their stories need to keep being told. The idea of giving up and then continuing to be in the hole that we are in as a country, it's a lot more scary than not being able to reach as many customers as I can at this particular point. So that kind of keeps me going.